For my service learning project, I went and volunteered at a skilled nursing facility in Baldwin called Grand Oaks Nursing Center. So the idea behind my project was partly due to me having prior experience in the healthcare field, and I wanted to be able to dive deeper into resident minds that wasn't on like a care level, but as like a volunteer level, as like an outside the box, not taking care of them. And I wanted to see how the psychology of the residents affected them and where they were at. So when I started this project, I figured that it would just be like another day at work, but it ended up being very different. It was a lot more intense than I had imagined, and a little bit more sad. But this project gave me the ability to sit one-on-one with my residents and be able to talk to them on that non-caregiver level. It was really helpful that I was able to have previous connections with them, being as I worked with them on a daily basis. So they were more willing to talk to me. So how does this all fit? Through the course of my 15-hour service learning project, I learned the many things I did not know before, but my focus was on the psychology and how it fit in, which it was very interesting to be able to get deep into conversation with my residents and how they had moments of clarity when they were talking about them as being younger, and as they were trying to talk about things of today, they would get lost and couldn't find the words they were trying to get out, much like word salad is described in certain diseases. So the definition of psychology is how this is the study of behavior and the behavior of the study of the mind. But it seems like that cognitive psychology fits more with my project, just because I'm working with those that have compromised minds, which this being like the study of processes like memory, speech, and problem solving that residents with like dementia and Alzheimer's have a really struggle being able to problem solve and process. So I have learned a few things over the course of my service learning project, and it was that dementia and Alzheimer's play a big role at the nursing facilities, and that pet therapy is actually a thing. So I did bring in my toy poodle and used that dog, my dog, as pet therapy for easing the residents' anxiety. And when I was talking to the activity director, she said that pet therapy helps the residents have a sense of feeling safe, which I thought was kind of interesting. But the facility does also have its own cat. So going a little bit deeper, Alzheimer's is a disease of the brain that basically deteriorates the brain cells, and so it's just wasting away the brain. And it's a progressive disease that just destroys memory and vital functions like speech and being able to eat. At the end stages, it's common for patients to be able to not carry on a conversation with you, that word salad that I was talking about, and be able to like respond to their environment of like, are they safe, are they not safe? They can't determine that, but there is definitely not a cure at this point. And I liked this quote by Joyce Meyer, is that you cannot have a positive life without a negative mind. So even the residents that do have dementia and Alzheimer's, they may struggle with day-to-day things, but they always have a positive lead on life, even when they're sad.